Hi everyone, welcome to the beginning of a new semester. I'm Mr. Watt and this is our course website. This video is a quick intro to the course and will take you through some of the essential details. First off, all of our assignments can be found at mrwatt.ca. This site is not an online distance ed course. It's a place that houses important projects and course details so our classroom can be paperless. Assignments will be handed in through Google Classroom, and we will also be using an app called Remind, so be sure to get it if you have a smartphone. This course is made up entirely of choice-based projects. You will be able to choose from any medium we can create in the Digital Design Lab. There are many options, from photography to photo manipulation, animation and film, 3D printing, and even coding with microprocessors. For more details, check out the course page. In our classroom, we'll begin every class with a production meeting. This is something from industry that if you get into the arts professionally, you'll do every day. So we'll do the same in class. Production meetings happen around a large table where we do lessons, discuss project details, homework, and where we're headed in the course. These meetings are the beginning of class, so it's important to be on time. If you miss one, be sure to find a partner in class that you trust that can help you get caught up. Attached on our course page is a course outline. Make sure you read it over. It's the roadmap to where we're going, including all the requirements for all evaluations. Near the end of this course, we'll do a 30% final summative project. This course is about making, so the final project will reflect back what you've learned all semester. There's no written exam for this course. There are some materials that you must bring to class every day. You'll need a sketchbook. It's up to you what that looks like. It can be a traditional style bound book with good paper and pencils, and this works great. It could also be a binder with paper where you can add and remove sheets. Any tablet would work great. I really like an app called Paper by 53. It writes naturally and is kind of comfortable to use, but there are many others you could choose from. A smartphone won't work unless you have some way of connecting a larger writing surface to it like this. There's some really great options out there, but it's up to you to find what would work for your device. We'll be using our sketchbook to take notes, plan out projects, write critiques, develop ideas, and plan out larger projects. You will need your sketchbook for every class starting on the first or second day. When we start designing on the computer, you'll need at least 2 different ways to save and back up your work. I recommend a cloud-based option and a physical storage device like a USB. Everything you do needs to be saved in at least 2 places to avoid files being lost, and it's your responsibility to ensure you create backups. We are well into the 21st century, so losing files without a backup is disappointing, but not really a valid excuse in this day and age. Assignments will be submitted through Google Classroom, so your school Google Drive account is a great place for storing and sharing your work in the cloud, but there are lots of options, so it's up to you. To keep on top of your work, you'll need to bring an organizer to class. It could be a digital or paper calendar, it's up to you. I like to use Google Calendar on my smartphone because I can set reminders to my phone and I have peace of mind because it'll remind me where I need to be. If you have a smartphone, we're also going to use an app called Remind that I mentioned earlier. I'll share more about details of how to link that up in class. Bottom line, it's a course requirement to have a way to organize yourself. As a high school student, make the mature decision to use something to keep yourself organized that works for you. No excuses. All course information will be posted on the course website. If you miss a class, be sure to ask someone you trust what you missed and check out the Google Classroom site for details. Our design lab is open outside of class to get caught up, but all the software is also available for download to your computer at home so you can catch up where and whenever works best for you. Finally, be sure to come ready to work in class in a minds-on state. What I mean by that is that your whole mind is focused on being creative and as creative as you can be. This can't be done with your head buried in a phone or other device. It also can't be done if you're trying to do anything that pulls your attention away from the creative state we need to be in for class. If you need to eat, there's a space in the classroom away from equipment that's safe to do so. Otherwise, this is a studio-based class where you'll be making art every day. Just make sure you come prepared to do so. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you make this semester. Be sure to take a few minutes to read the course information on our class site, get familiar with the layout of the course, and I'll see you tomorrow when we dive right in.